Alright, here we get the motor installed. Finally, all the motor mounts done, clutch all done, get the throttle hooked up, wiring all hooked up, move the shifter, get the generator mounted, out of the way of the exhaust now. Started it up, it does run, everything works fine. Got a gas tank here, temporarily for now, hooked up the fuel line. And in today's video, what we're going to be doing is making a set of twin pipes for it. So, definitely going to be custom made to fit in here, in this area, and then go out the back. And we got our two flanges on here, and we're just going to build them up from there. And what we're going to make them out of is, here's what the head pipe's going to be made out of. And then we're going to use this part of the 4-stroke exhaust. Use this as our stingers, and then use this sheet metal. Got some cones drawn out here. Drew out some cones, and we're gonna trace these cones on the sheet metal and cut them out, and get a section of 4-inch exhaust, and we're gonna cone it into the 4-inch exhaust, and we'll see how it goes. And here's how they're making the stinger pipes. Just take a piece of whatever size tubing you want as your main belly section. I went with a 4-inch, but on a bigger side you might want to go with a 6 or 8-inch or whatever. And then, like I said, I just trace out the cones on the sheet metal, and then tack it on, and then work my way around, tack it around until it forms the cone. And when it's all together, and that's what it looks like. Not too bad. Roll it into a cone. Get the small stinger side there. Get the larger intake on this side. But yeah, that's it. Make another one up, and then we can get that all welded up and build some header pipes to fit into these, and we'll go from there. Well, been at it all day, but it's totally worth it. Not done yet, but I got everything all tacked up, and it looks awesome. Got the header pipes coming out, running into the stingers and expansion chambers. It all fits together pretty well. Not hitting anything. Bend it all around everything, lots of clearance. Made a movable mount here so you can separate the two pipes and take them out individually so they don't have to come out as a pair. And then get another mount here to connect them together. Then a mount down the axle, which seems weird because you don't mount it to the body because the motor and the rear end are connected. So it's just the body that moves. So got that all mounted. Looking good. Yeah, so now just got to do the task of welding it all up, which is going to take forever with all those bends, but we'll see how she goes. Then we'll see what it sounds like. Well, it's another day, another snowy one. Well, we got Oscar's exhaust all done up. With a little temporary fuel tank there. Looks awesome. All painted up and installed. Get an air filter on there. Made that. Tips. All black and looking good. But it runs and dries, everything works great, except the motor doesn't want to work that good. I don't know if it's a bad fuel pump or what's going on. Just keep running the choke back and forth to keep it going, and it shuts off, and It just doesn't want to stay going. But we'll get that sorted out. The crank seals seem to be good, so I don't think it's that. I think it's just a bad fuel pump. Because when you're first getting it together, it didn't want to seem to run either. But yeah, we'll see if we can get it started up and see if we can make some noise in it. See what it sounds like anyways. Don't run very good, but... See, then it wants to die out, so then you frig with the choke gear and get her to catch again. Throttle here, there she goes. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So need some tuning, fuel pump or something. Something's going on, but she runs and drives. Just not very good because of the motor.